So hello guys, I am Sarfeil Curran and I am from section CPE2C. So I'm here to show to you how to execute the basic commands in the Windows command line. So let's start. In launching the Windows command line, you are just going to the search icon here in the taskbar, then type in here CMD. So here you go. This is the Windows command line. So if you want a quicker way to launch this Windows command line, you just hit the Windows icon in your keyboard here. So just hit the Windows icon and then type CMD and here you go. So this is the Windows command line. So the first command that we are going to execute is the dir command. So what does it do? So dir command, it displays a list of a folder's files and subfolders. So here we are in the here's the path and we are in the mark J directory. It's our current directory. So in here directory, we want to see what are the subfolders and files that are inside here. So you just type in here dir and then hit enter. So here you go. It displays all the subfolders that are inside in the mark J directory. So as we can see here, there is no files in this mark J directory. It's all subfolders. So that's the execution of dir command. So the next command that we are going to execute is the cd or chdr. So what does it do? So it displays the name of the current directory or changes the current folder. So now we are here in the mark J, which is our current directory. So if we type here cd, so it displays the current directory, which is the mark J. So if we want to change the directory, so let's just say that cd space desktop, which is this desktop directory here is the subfolder of the mark J directory. So let's hit enter, and then now the current directory is the desktop. So you are now in the desktop directory. So what if you want to change to the upper directory, or let's go back to mark J directory, which is the upper directory of the desktop. So let's just type in here cd space dot dot and hit enter. So here you go. So we are back in the mark J folder or directory. So what if you want to move further in the users? So you just type in here cd again like that. You're now in the users until you go to its uppermost directory, which is the C drive. So in doing it, it seems like a waste of time. So there is a way in doing it, like passing multiple directories going into the uppermost directory. So I want to show it to you guys. So let's just go back and then launch again the CMD. Okay, for this example, let's change to the desktop directory. So here we are in the desktop. It's our current directory. So our goal is going to the uppermost directory, which is the C drive. So what syntax that we are going to use? So let's type in here cd dot dot slash for mark J dot dot, then slash for users dot dot, and slash dot dot for the C. So hit enter. Now you are in the C drive, which is the most the uppermost directory. So you just not type here the cd dot dot cd dot dot. Oh, it's automatically go to the uppermost directory. So that's the syntax of and going to the uppermost directory. So that's all for the cd command execution in the Windows command line. So the next command that we are going to use is the MD or mkdir. So what does it do? So it creates a folder or directory. So it's go back to its default, or let's just go to the desktop for our current directory. So let's just type here cd. So for in order to not to save time, you just type in here the whole path, like this: users backslash mark j backslash desktop. So now you're now here in the directory of desktop, which is our now current directory. So by not using the like cd directory, cd directory, there's no need to do that, because you just use this the whole path in typing this in the command line. So now here we are now in the desktop directory. So here we can, so in this directory, let's create a folder. So I choose this topic as order. We can see here that the folder is created and it appears here in the screen. So let's create a folder. So let's say md space os. So hit enter. Now, as we can see here in the desktop, it appears here that a folder was created, the os folder. So let's create another folder. Let us say md cpe. So here, the folder as it appears, it was created here. So that's the execution of md or mkdir command. So let's execute another command. So this, the rm or the rmdir. So what does it do? It deletes a folder or directory. So earlier we create folders, the OS and CPE. So let's try to delete them by using this command in this Windows command line. So let's say rm space OS. Wait, rm is not recognized as internal. Maybe this command is not supported in this operating system that I use. Um, let's just use the rmdir. So rmdir space os. So as we can see here, the os folder here is disappear in the desktop. So really the folder is deleted. So let's try to delete this CPE folder that we created earlier. So rmdir space cp. Enter. Now the folder is now deleted. So here in the Windows command line, it's so quicker. I mean, it's quick and fast than we do it in the GUI. No? If we create a folder, we will just right click the mouse, like click here the new. It's just a waste of time. And also when you delete a folder, you just right click here, let's say for example this, and like that. So using Windows command line is more efficient than doing it in a GUI. So that is the execution of rm dir or rm command in this Windows command line. So next we are going to execute the copy command. So what does it do? So copy is it copies a file from one location to another. So um, first let's create a folder here. Say MD. Let's back to create the folders. MD OS. Okay, that MDOS. Okay, we created a folder here. So let's copy it from other folder. So you just use the copy command here. Let's say copy OS, then wait, guys. So it must be a file. So so this is a folder. So let's create two folders here. Okay, so let's create two folders. Okay, MD CP. Okay, so there are two folders here. Um, so let's just put some files here in the OS. So let's just put some file here. So let's say new, then text document. Let's say oh la la, oh la la. Okay, so here there's a document here inside the OS directory. So let's copy it to the CPE folder. So the file path here is copy space the file path of the document. Say oh la la. I mean OS 0 OS backslash oh la la the text and space the CPE folder. Enter. So if we see here in the OS folder, I mean here in the CPE, the file has been copied. As you can see here, let's open the other folder. Here, oh la la, it's copied to the CPE folder. So oh la la here. So that's the function or the execution of the copy command. So the next command that we are going to execute is the move command. So what does it do? So it moves file from one another to another. So okay, let's try to move it. So let's create here some text here and OS and let's move it to CP. So let's say text here. Let's say uh, pretty, pretty. Let's say pretty. Okay, pretty, pretty. So let's us move it into the folder here using the command line. So I mean, so here let's put move. Let's type here move space um, the file that we created, which is pretty, that it's inside an OS solver. So you put first the OS, then backslash uh, pretty that text, and then space in the CPE folder. So enter. Wait, wait, OS. Oh, it's zero. I'm sorry. It's zero. Zero OS. I it's a typo. Sorry, sorry. Oh, zero OS. Backslash pretty the text Oh wait, the move. I forgot the move command. Move 0s backslash pretty the text space the folder that you want to move it in CPE. So enter. So one file's moved. So let's check the folder OS. It was moved. So we can see here that the text that we create here, the pretty is disappears. So here in the CPE, it is in here in the CPE, it's moved. So it's just like a magic. so so that's the function of the move command. So in the Windows command line, it's so quicker. As I repeated, it's very quick. Then we do it in GUI. So let's try. Let's execute another command, which is the ren or rename. So what does it do? So it changes the name of a file. So this is the syntax here. Okay. Okay. So let's rename this, and here in the CP folder, let's rename here's two files here. So let's rename olala. Okay. Okay. Ren. So for quicker, let's go to the CP folder. Let's change the directory so that we can uh, easily to rename it. So cd cp. So now we are in the cp directory. So let's rename the olala. So ren olala the text and space. So the name that you want to rename it to the file. So let's say hello the text. Enter. Now let's see if the file has been renamed. So now the olala is now turned into hello. So it's rename. So let us rename this second file here pretty. Let's rename it using the command line. Here let's say ren space pretty the text space um, handsome text that text. Don't forget its file format because it will be invalid. The execution will not it will come error if you will forget the text file format. So let's just hit enter. So now let's check the folder CPE. So now the pretty it becomes into handsome. So it renamed. So that's the execution of the command ren or rename. So let's execute another command here. This del. So what does it do? So it deletes one or more files. So I exit the CMD command Windows command line. So I'll just repeat it. CMD. Okay. So let's go to the directory of the CPE. Desktop. CPE. Okay, we're in our current directory now is CPE. So let's just delete these files here, hello and handsome. So let's try to delete it by using the Windows command line. So it's put your del space. Let's delete first the hello that text, and then let's delete the another file handsome that text. So let's open the folder CP. So here you go. The folder is deleted. The two files here, the hello.txt and the handsome.txt are deleted. So it's quick, it's very quick. than using GUI. It's much faster as we observe. So that's the execution of the del command. So next we are going to execute another command, which is the exit. So what does it do? So it exits batch script at current command control. So let's try this command, exit. So it exits the Windows command line. So that is the execution of the exit command. You just like in GUI, like for example, Word, like this. You just go to the X button here so that the program will be exit. As compared that using in the command line, you just type in here exit, so it's automatically exit. So it's much quicker than using the GUI. So let's back CMD in here. Let's try. Let's execute the another command here, which is the echo command. So what does it do? So it's used to display a message or to turn off on messages in batch scripts. So let's try this command. So echo message. So it displays here. It from okay, it displays here a message, which is we. It's a message. We the here the phrase here displays here is the message. So let's try echo ako kay guwapo. So it displays ako kay guwapo. It's just simple as that. The execution. It just displays the message. Yeah. So the next command that they're going to execute is type. So what does it do? It displays content of a text file. So since we are deleted the file, so let's create another file here, recipe. So let's create a text here, text document, wapu. Okay, wapu. Then let's type here like Sarfeil. Walay uyab. Tunod man tinod. Walay uyab. Okay, let's save. So let's use this command type so that we can display what is in the text file. So here, type. So let's do the execution. Let's do the command. Type. Let's go to the current directory first. So the cp cd desktop cd desktop cp. Okay, we're now our current directory is cp. So uh, let's see what is the content of the text file that we created earlier. So let's say type. Oh, I forgot what's the name. Oh, guapo de. Guapo. Guapo the text. So it's just here. Sarfeil wala hiyap. It's very hurt. Yeah. So it displays what's the content of the text file. So that is the execution if we do this type command. So let's execute another command. So fc. So what does it do? So fc is compares two files and displays the difference between them. Okay? So let's put music here in the folder in the cp. Let's put some music. Okay, we'll copy one of the files. Music. When I met you. Let's move it. Cut. I just used the GUI so that it was to automatically to do it. So now there are two files here. Let's just rename it here. Using the command line, let's rename it. We're not using the GUI. Let's rename the first. Rename. Oh, I just use the GUI so that so for it's just to easily quick rename it. Okay, rename just like when just when. Okay, this is a mp3 file. Okay, so that's the two files here. So let's try use it the command fc. Okay, fc. The file one is we'll put that text and space when mp3. Okay, so hit enter. So here it displays here the difference of the two files. Here, Apohalking Society, the best, yeah, Virgin Paradise, Universal. It displays the details here, description of the file. So that's the execution of the FC file. It's a comparison between two files. It displays the comparison, the difference between the two files. So the next command that we're going to execute now is the CLS. So what does it do? So it clears the screen. So it clears here all the commands that we are getting executed. So just type here CLS, enter now. It's now clean and neat. So the commands that we operated or executed earlier are being cleared. So that's the doing of this command, the CLS command. It clears the screen. So the last command that we're going to execute now is the help command. So it provides more details about those command prompt commands. So it's lists here the all commands, or it displays here how to do these commands. So just like put here, let's type here help, enter. So here it lists all the commands that is executable in this Windows command line. So it's here, it says the description here, what does it do, the command, what does it do, define, and all the other commands. So that's the function or the execution of the help command. So that's it for the commands that I'm going to show to you. So basically these are the basic commands. So thank you for watching, and um, I hope that you learned from my um, basic tutorial about the commands. So that's all for this video, and again thank you for watching. Thanks.